Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, agents. I'm Matty Carl, and welcome to a Let's Build. And today we are going to build a Seeker Mine tac build that will destroy anything in the Dark Zone, outside the Dark Zone, and in the Last Stand. But this is mostly a support build for the Last Stand, so this is not to be run solo or anything of the sort. This is purely to be used in a group when you're behind the lines and you're able to just go ahead and provide a ton of support and a ton of damage. So let's go ahead and get into it and show you what I'm running. Now we're going to go into our inventory, and as you can see, my skill power is at 374,297 points, and the key piece here is running a 4-piece tac build. I have a Barrets chest piece. The Barrets chest piece is for that 10% skill power, and an Inventive backpack, which is for that 15% extra skill power, giving me a total of 25% skill power boost. So that is very much a huge boost to skill power, and you can actually get it higher. I don't have anything I should have. Instead of stability, I should have a skill power roll on this backpack, but I don't. And as you can see, I got those 4% Seeker Mine Destroyer performance mods on this build, and the Tactician's Authority. So now is the max that you can get when you're doing this is 30 on the skill power boost, which will give you roughly around, with this build, 450,000, and that's where the diminishing returns happens, is at 450,000. So you want to go, before you go into the Last Stand, you want to kind of have your stuff right around this area, because it's not going to boost too much. I think once I get into the Last Stand, it boosts me to around 390 is the max my skill power is at, and then once my team does damage, it's going to actually give us to about 474 or 454,000, and that's going to be it. So let me show you what my abilities and my perks are. So I am running a defib build, but I am also running the Seeker Mines, and as you can see, 78,000 hit points per Seeker Mine is nothing to shake a stick at. And of course, that's not the damage that is being done to PvP players. As you will tell, PvP players take a lot less damage, and Seeker Mines are pretty useless when you're going into the Last Stand. They have been nerfed quite considerably, but with this build, you'll be able to actually mitigate some of that. So let's go ahead. Shrapnel, when you put your bleed on with your Seeker Mines, you want to go ahead and try and spread that out to everybody as soon as possible. I also have a Demolition Expert, which provides 20% more explosion damage after 15 seconds when you kill a hostile, which is hugely beneficial in the Last Stand when you're going for that. And then I have Death by Proxy, which is destroying an enemy's skill will boost your skill power. More skill power is always better, and every single skill that you destroy is actually 250 points. That is huge. So destroying those Seeker Mines, 250 points each. And then the last one is I have Chain Reaction, which is damaging multiple hostiles, implements a 20% increase in the damage that is done. This is huge for groups that are going to be coming at you and doing a lot of damage to those groups. So this is a hugely beneficial build if you build it this way. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to break down what my skills are. So the skill haste is at 35%. This is why I have a bunch of skill haste, and you get your sticky mines and your Seeker Mines back fairly quickly, and it provides a lot. But what you want to do with this build is try and hang back as much as possible. You don't want to be up on the front line. You want to kind of be at the very back, being a support role. That way you can use your defibrillator to get your allies up when they're down. The defibrillator works really great. It gets them up super fast, and you won't really be in any danger when you're doing that. Don't go in for a revive. Revives take too long. The defib actually does it really well and does it super fast. So let me just go ahead and I'm going to show you right here. I have about 26, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this off and boost it right back up to 30 to go ahead and show you what a full max skill power build this is. And so we're just going to shoot at this for a little bit longer, and then there's my MP5 Navy, which is pretty cool. It has some stability, but there you go, 457,474. I definitely could get this higher. It definitely goes higher in the Last Stand, but this thing wrecks people in the Dark Zone, it wrecks people in Last Stand, and it is pretty awesome. So I would highly recommend using this. It's definitely also a huge bonus if you use support station mods for keeping your team alive if you want to go for a full healer build. I know a lot of you probably watched the Marco style video, and I tried it out. It wasn't really for me, but this is definitely not a solo build either. I mean, you can go in solo with this as long as you stay at the back, but this is not a frontline build. You are not running to the front lines. So anyways, that's my time. If you enjoyed this build, drop a like on it, and as you can see, I just absolutely wrecked those guys right there. But if you like this video, go ahead and drop a like on it. If you want, go ahead and subscribe. We're going to have some more. I have a cool Firecrest build that I am putting together for my next build video. It is super cool, super hot, and it's going to show you a new way that you can go ahead and use the Firecrest in a different way that you probably haven't even thought of. So thank you so much for watching this. We will catch you later, and stay tuned for another build video. But for all of us here at the Division Let's Build, I am Mountie Carl, and we'll see you next time. Agent out.